So I had just one request to do another sort of ramble like this, and I thought, oh, okay, even if it's just one person that really likes it and enjoys it and wants to listen to my bleepity bloopity voice, I thought, why not, you know? So I am needing to unpack the dishwasher again, and I don't really want to do it, so I might as well talk while I'm doing it to make it more fun. I need water. Oh, my dog's looking at me like I'm a crazy lady. I kind of am. Um, yeah, so some of you know I have TMJ, and I get physio for that. So I was in the city for physio, and I went and grabbed something to eat afterwards because I hadn't really eaten much today, and I had Japanese food, so I had some tofu, like a tofu teriyaki bowl. I couldn't eat all of it, so I had to bring half of it back home. So I still need to finish that. But yeah. I hope there's not much clicking. I mean, I know you guys probably don't care, but I thought it would like go away after physio today. But that's so annoying because I was thinking of wanting to record this. It's like really hot today. Like it wasn't even that warm, right? But like I don't even know if it hit 30, but it's just so muggy and humid. Like I'm actually sweating right now and it's 9 o'clock at night. Like why? You know? I mean it is pretty stuffy inside. Like it's hard when it's hot and then the house gets hot. And then the fresh air is hard to get into. Like, oh, I'm stupid. I need to eat some food, but I don't really feel hungry, you know. We have tomatoes in the garden, little cherry ones. They're kind of nice. They have so much flavour, you know, compared to the ones you get at the shops. It's, yeah, really nice when you can have a bit of a garden and just grow a few things like herbs. I think last time I was going on about my the herbs, and they're not really my herbs, but the herbs in the garden, right? Shit, I remember. Yeah. How good is that? I actually remembered that I spoke of, I think it was basil or oregano. I think it was basil. Did I? I must have put basil with the pasta when I made the pasta that time. But yeah, I'm actually like super tired today. The physio always takes it out of me, and like traveling into the city, even though you're just sitting on the train, it's just draining. Like I tried closing my eyes for a while and just resting, but so I try and just be like usually I'm very shy, and but there's just some random times in my life where I can just be really just confident or not blasé. Yeah, I don't know, just blunt, I guess. So there was a lady, and she's got a baby on her lap, but she's talking to someone, and the speaker's on, and the speaker, like the person is talking through the speaker with them, and then she's talking to the person on the phone, and it's like so loud. And I'm like, you don't have headphones? She looked up and she's like, what? And I'm like, you don't have headphones? She's like, oh, I left them at home. And I said, oh, okay, because it's just a bit rude to put, you know, loud, like, you can at least take it off speaker, you know, like if you want to talk. You don't have to, you can put it up to your ear, like, you have a free hand. Like, you're holding your phone already. Like, I don't understand why you can't just hold it up to your ear. And she's like, And then, anyway, thank God she got off at, like, the next stop or whatever. And then another lady gets on and she starts playing bloody Bollywood music. And I'm thinking to myself, nah, I bet you she's going to get off at the next stop. Because you just know, right? You just know. I'm not gonna go into more than that. And yeah, I was thinking to myself, if she wasn't gonna get off at the next stop, I'm totally gonna get up. And she's standing in the middle of the train where like the bars, so the two doors are on either side, and then there's like a bar in the middle where you can like stand and hold on to it. And she's standing there and holding on to it, and I was like, I'm gonna go over there and just put my hand like right above her hand, like on the pole, and just start like looking at her phone and being like, wow, what is this music? Like, and just start really chatting to her. And anyway, she got off, which was good because I didn't have to do that. But I was thinking about it, like, what are these things that I can do? Because I've tried telling people in the past, right? And this one woman got so like she had her feet on the seats, and she was had her phone as well, like her just her normal feet, like not even her shoes, like that. Like why would you want your feet on these dirty ass seats that everyone like puts their shoes on and sits on and like does whatever on, like they're freaking disgusting. Like anyway, this was quite a while ago, and yeah, so she oh, I'm getting mixed up now. Okay, all right, let's go to the story of the last time. This lady, yeah, she had her feet on the seats and she was talking to her friend, and then like they were watching videos together, and like it was on speaker, like super loud, no headphones. And I said, "Eh, get your feet off the seats. Like this isn't your couch. Um, and can you please turn down the sound on your phone? It's a public space. We don't all need to hear it." And she's like, starts going off like, don't tell me what to do, you fucking bitch. This is a free country and I can do whatever I want. And like just being like really like in my face. No, actually, she did that after. So she's like, oh, yeah, okay. Like, she didn't even really say okay. She just, like, looked at me and then looked away when I said that the first time. And then I went back to my seat and sat down. So I actually got up, went over to her. And it just pisses me off when people don't follow the rules. Now, I know that, like, there's just certain rules you don't follow because, like, we have to be critical thinkers. But, like, get your fucking feet off the seats. Like, I just don't see, like, just why? Just for fuck's sake, why? Um, anyways, I don't know what it is that like, it's just getting worse and worse. Like, kids, middle-aged people, old people, at least old people not so much because they're not really watching that much stuff. Like, they're not on TikTok and all that. I mean, some probably are, but yeah, it's just crazy that it's becoming like so normalized that like everyone's just on their phone and their speakers are just on, and like no one has like money, $10 for like cheap headphones or something. It's really doing my head in. Like I can't stand public transport because we don't have quiet carriages on every train, only really like long distance trains. And so the trains that I always have to catch, there's never a quiet carriage. And even if there is a quiet carriage, people are still fucking talking and, making loud music from their phones. Anyway, this lady ends up putting her feet back on the seats, and then she starts going off at me like, oh, you, like, because then I went back over, and, were you deaf? Like, did you not understand what I just said before? And then that's when she started going off like, oh, don't tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want. You're just a fucking bitch. And I was like, oh, so I can do it. If you can do whatever you want, I can do whatever I want too. And I grabbed, because in Australia we have the flip train seats. So because she was on one side of the seat and it was like you could sit like for 6 people there, I guess. So yeah, I think, yeah, you could fit 6 people in the like thing. You can always Google it, YouTube it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, so she had her feet on the seats, and then so I flipped it the other way, so she had to move her feet off, and then I just sat in front of her and like started listening to my music through my headphones, and she's still like sitting there like groaning loudly and calling me a bitch, and I just sat there the whole time until I had to get off at the next stop. I was like, no, 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 I'm doing this. So that was my experience of, you know, sometimes when you tell someone something like that, they just get defensive and buckle down and are like, I can do whatever I want. It's a free country. Don't tell me what to do. Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it can escalate. And I'm just thinking to myself today, there was another lady that ended up getting on. Thank God she got off as well. But she looked up at me like, I think she could tell from my facial expression that I was just like so like annoyed and just over it, that she was like watching videos on her phone as well. No headphones. And I just stared at her the entire time, like hardly looked away. And she hardly looked up because every time she did, I was staring at her. And I think I made her so uncomfortable. And the next time, like, if she continued to stay there for a long time, I probably would have gone over and sat down right next to her and just been like, so when are you getting off? Which station are you getting off at? And I'm like, why? And I'm like, I just think you're really beautiful and just want to know what stop you get off at. And make them walk away to another carriage and just simply make someone... I know that's probably a bit evil. I probably shouldn't be making someone feel that way. But to be honest, I don't give a shit. If you play videos out loud, I'm going to act a little crazy. I'm going to act a little bit of a stalker. I'm going to start twitching my eyeballs and start cursing under my breath and, you know, shake my head a little and maybe start just fucking talking like fucking this and just like whatever. Like, why are you here? Why am I here? Why is any of us here? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? You know, like, just stop. Just get out of my head. Don't tell me. I can't. No, I can't do that. No, don't. Honestly, I just... No. You're all thinking, holy shit. Can probably only get away with this because I'm a woman, so... Yeah, I do realise that privilege, but then really do women have that much privilege? And then when you look at it, there's intersectionality, and let's not go into that. So, yeah, it was... I hate, as you can see from this story, I hate travelling on public transport, and it's mostly because people are just very not aware of the space they're in, not giving a shit about other people. Like, just get some damn fucking headphones. Like, I used to get really angry, you know, like, about it. Like, I would tell people, like, you can't afford headphones. Why are you listening to music out loud on the train? Like, you seriously can't afford headphones? Or, like, you think we all want to listen to this shit? Like, I don't want to move. Like, I've already got my headphones in and I can still hear your fucking shit playing from your phone, your speaker. Why? Can you just tell me why you have to do that? And it would just piss me off, you know? So now I'm gonna take the other route. Because I get... And then after that I started just moving carriages, right? Like, okay, it's not whatever. Like, they're doing their thing. You know, maybe they literally cannot afford headphones. Maybe they did forget them at home. You know, whatever it might be. Okay. I just moved to another carriage. Did that. As you do when you're a kind person, kind-hearted person, and you are the one that have sensory issues, so, you know, it only makes sense for you to move. But When it's every single fucking carriage, what the fuck are you meant to do? So, in the future, I will be acting like a little crazy bitch. I won't be rude. I'll just be rude to myself, like I'm talking crazy to myself. Or I'll just stare at people and make them super uncomfortable. Or I will get up, sit down right next to them and be like, what are you watching? That sounds super funny. Do you mind if I watch too? And just see their reaction. Maybe someone will be like, yeah, okay. But I can bet you this, most people would be like getting up and being like, don't come near me, feel like So, wow, that was probably really depressing. That was like such a funny story at the beginning, and then now you're just like, oh, like, holy shit, this chick's unhinged. I don't know if I should post this. It's probably not really good for a sleep aid, to be legitimately honest with you. It is definitely not going to be as like nice and sweet because I was like effing a lot, effing this and effing that. Like I actually don't swear that much. It's only when I get very angry that my vocabulary just dissipates completely and the bogan inside me comes out. Yeah, not proud of that. But what can you do? You just gotta be yourself, and if that's the way it is, then I can't really help it. But I should probably have something to eat. Honestly, I'm so tired. Like, I've not had much sleep at all this week. I've been really neglecting myself. Just, I need to rest a bit tomorrow, I think, because I'm working on Sunday. Yeah, I don't normally work the weekend. I'm just doing some overtime, so that's good. Little bit of tiny bit of extra money, because, yeah, stuff and things. Does anyone use the Brave browser? Oh, sorry, I think I felt the water like just bubble up my throat. It's so good. Like I ditched Spotify back a few months ago now, maybe, when like that AI will like giving money to I can't even think. Honestly, my brain is fried. Why do I make these audios when my brain is fried? Yeah, anyway, if you ditched Spotify, you know why you ditched Spotify as well, because fuck you, Spotify. And so I know YouTube's not probably any better, but at least I'm not paying for it. I refuse to pay for any subscriptions. I am not doing that. I'm not subscribing to you. You can get effed. So it does kind of drain my battery more because it's on YouTube. And I know I don't have to use YouTube. I mainly use the playlists when I'm at home. And that way it doesn't matter because you can just charge your phone. But if I'm out, then I do have some music saved onto my phone that I can listen to. But obviously I am more limited. But it doesn't really matter, you know? Like how much of a convenience that it is these days that like when you used to have like a Walkman or an iPod, like you only had that one CD. You only had that list of songs that you had on your iPod, like an iPod shuffle or whatever. You didn't have unlimited music that, you know, you could listen to at any time. You just had what your playlist had. And it's just simpler. And it's just like cool. Like we don't need this much choice in our lives. I don't want to pay for it either. Like it's exploitation of so many things, and it's just feeding billionaires, and everything is becoming a subscription these days. Where you don't own anything, like Adobe and all those ones, whatever. Like you used to buy games and you'd have the game, and then now it's like I mean, EA was always pretty shitty, but just everything is turning into a subscription. And I mean, I know like physical media is hard. It's like if you don't have the space, like some people don't have the space for it. Like, and unless you really love something, like I bought like a DVD set when I was younger because I loved that show and I would just watch it all the time. So the money I spent on that DVD set, like definitely was well spent. But it's like I'm not that much of a movie person or like TV watcher in general anymore. Like growing up, maybe yeah, you watch a bit of TV or whatever, like whatever the hell's on TV, Big Bang Theory or The Simpsons or whatever. But I don't like care enough or have the time to be sitting down and watching Netflix or Disney or Stan or whatever the hell else there is. So if there is a movie or something out there, then it's like, okay, just watch it online somewhere, you know? Like why would I buy like subscription and hardly use it and just my money is going to these freaking big ass companies that just yeah, I just don't want to put my money there. So which sucks because you want to support artists, not companies. But yeah, I don't know. The Brave browser. Anyway, yeah, YouTube, it has no ads. So you can just watch, whatever you want with no ads. It's so good. It's so good. No interruptions, because like YouTube, I didn't mind ads for a time, back in the day too when I was on TV. Like I would record things on videotapes and like Charmed. I loved Charmed growing up. And so yeah, I would record it and then like stop the recording when the ad would come on. And then as soon as the ad went off again and the show came back on, I would like press play again. And then so I could rewatch the tapes of the episodes without the ads. And yeah, like back then there were ads on TV, but they weren't like it was just enough time to like go to the toilet quickly or grab a glass of water. It was just so quick. And then now, like, ads just are forever. And then YouTube's like just so many ads. Like, after like 2 or 3 minutes, there's a fucking ad, and then another ad. And like, oh, you can't skip this ad until you've watched these 3 other ads. And it's like, oh my, I'd like, we just, what? Oh, I just can't deal with it. So yeah, the Brave browser is very, very good and also better for privacy and all that stuff. So I started trying to look into that more and use things that are a bit more better. I mean, God, does it really matter at this stage anymore with like online stuff? Everything's already out there. Same with Reddit, like this stuff that I'm doing right now. Does any of it even matter? But maybe I'm just fooling myself into a safety net that doesn't actually exist. Yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting, I don't even know how I got onto the Brave browser. I think it just popped into my head. Oh, I should probably stop rambling on now because I don't really know what else to say. I don't even know if I should upload this. Gosh, how silly am I? But I do like rambling in these sorts of audios because it does it's not like I'm putting on a character, like it's just my normal voice, and sometimes it just feels really nice to do that. It's not that I'm not using my normal voice when I'm recording stories or audios or scripts, but it's more like I listen back to myself sometimes and I'm like this because the script's like so I try to like use words where I would normally use words that are more familiar to my speech and the way I talk and the way Australians talk, because when I try and speak some words sometimes it just sounds so British or I just sound so different to how I normally speak, and because I'm trying to enunciate like this, and it's like, oh, how does that feel? Does that feel better? It feels better, doesn't it? Like I don't speak like that. Like I think I mumble more, and and it's like just this. It's not British, but just Australian. Yeah, so sometimes it comes out more in certain words, or especially if there's an audio where there's a lot of F bombs, it comes out more. But yeah, sometimes I listen to my voice and I'm like, I don't even know who that is. Like that doesn't sound like me. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm doing good at this anymore, to be honest with you. I don't know what to do. All the scripts sound the same, so maybe I need to start trying to do just improv stuff. But my mind just goes blank. Yeah. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I really do appreciate when people reach out and give me little ideas to sort of go off, because then I can sort of, yeah, brainstorm from there. But it's hard for me to actually, because I want to do what people want. I don't want to do random shit that people don't want to listen to. I want to do stuff that people want to listen to. What makes them feel good? How is going to help them get to sleep? What's going to make them feel less lonely and like they want a hug? Because sometimes hugs are really nice. Like I want a hug right now. So if you're there, then I would love to give you a hug right now, and I hope that you can feel it, because you deserve to be happy, and I wish you well. I wish you well. Have a good morning, or afternoon, or night, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.